Hey there, Ryan and Amber. Jesse Gibbs here. Wanted to make this video for your estimate of 104 Tanyard Trail. Upon opening the spreadsheet, you're going to notice option 1, option 2, and a comparison tab at the bottom left. Let's walk through option 1 first, and then we can talk about the different tabs. At the top left, you're going to see some basic information, your names, property address. I'm estimating an appraised value of $200,000. We're going to have a loan amount of $108,000. I'll come back to this loan amount a little later. And for option 1, for a 15-year fixed, I'm offering a 2.000% interest rate on the 15-year fixed. That is accompanied with a 0.401 origination charge. So that charge is associated with getting this rate down to 2%. Moving on down, on the left-hand side under loan costs, you'll see the origination charge associated with the rate and the bank's flat $9.95 administration fee. Those are the only fees that the bank will collect directly. Box B here are third-party fees that are paid out throughout the process, including your credit report and an appraisal. Now, given your what we call debt to income or loan to value, of 54%, we may be able to waive the appraisal, and in that instance, we would lose this $425. But I wouldn't know that until we have an application in. I'm able to run your credit, but my hope is based on that scenario, that we would not need to have an appraisal performed. Now, attorney's fees are estimated based on the transaction. You guys can indicate what attorney you'd like to close with. You could even close with Chloe. I guess she might want to trip out to see you guys, but these are just estimates. I don't have any influence over these at the end of the day. The government and state fees are the same as the attorney's fees in that they're standard for the transaction, but I don't have any influence over them. Now, currently, we're locking loans for 60 days, generally closing them in closer to 45 to 50 days, but we want to have that buffer. And since this is your primary residence, we have a closing date, and then we have to let 3 business days pass, and on the 4th business day, we fund the new loan. So that's why you see these 2 different dates here. It's called the 3-day right to rescission. Now, I do have starting a new escrow account. You have an escrow account with your current mortgage, so I'm just assuming you would want to continue with that. This is a deposit into that escrow account, and then you would make additional deposits in that escrow account every month, just like you're doing now. Understand that you'll receive your current escrow balance back within 30 days of closing. So currently that balance stands at $700, so you could expect to receive that back in the mail. The per diem interest here will be based on our funding date, loan amount, and interest rate. So that will update towards the end of the process. Moving up to the top, what we're really paying attention to your refinance is this principal and interest. Now, we are dropping you from a 30-year to a 15-year, so we expect this to go up. The big savings here will be interest over the life of the loan. Your homeowner's insurance and property taxes, I just estimated these based on your current mortgage statement, but again, we're paying attention to this portion. Now, if we close and fund you in February, you'll skip March, so you'll also keep your March mortgage payment in your pocket, and you'll make the first payment on the new mortgage April 1st. And in this scenario, we see you currently own about just under $104,000 on the mortgage, and our new loan amount is $108,000, and that is because I am rolling in your closing costs and prepaids into this new loan. If you'd like, we could lower the loan amount, so we could drop it down to 104 or 103, and you could pay these out of pocket. You just need to let me know. But in this instance, I have you rolling those into the cost of the loan, and you would actually receive almost $16 back at closing at that time. So that's option 1, 2.0% with the 0.401 401 origination charge. Option 2 is going to be exactly the same, except we go with a slightly higher rate of 2.125%, and we lose the origination charge, and we actually get a small lender credit in this. So you see our principal and interest here, just slightly higher than our option 1 with reduced cost. So option 2 is our higher rate, lower cost. Option 1 is our lower rate, higher cost. You can think of rate and cost as a seesaw. As one goes up, the other goes down. Now I want to bring this to your attention. So this is the difference in cost between option 1 and option 2. So this is the origination charge plus the lender credit, and that's the cost difference. Now, the two options, you're only saving $299 per month, going with the lower rate, which means it's going to take 212 months for you to realize any benefit to the lower rate. So in this instance, I would say we just would go with the extra, or the higher rate. You know, it's only $3 a month more. We've actually lowered the loan amount slightly, so you're not paying interest on as much of the loan. Now, it's not significant, but it is there. And so that would be my suggestion. Although the lowest rate might seem great, it's actually the slightly higher rate that makes more sense in the long run in the case you would sell or move or renovate this home before 212 months, which is, what is clear you? 212 divided by 12 is 17 years. So if you think anything's going to happen to this house within 17 years, the higher rate would be the best option. And then we have a quick comparison tab outlining the two options, your tax benefits, and then you can play with, if you do put extra money, you can insert whatever you'd like to in these yellow boxes to see the impact on your maturity date. All right, Ryan and Amber, I hope you found this helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.